Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the Generations Minecraft Realm server on a Saturday at noontime here on the west coast of these United States of America. Okay, and so what have we been doing? During the week, we have been working on this. You can see behind me. There's Kachi behind me. And we'll turn on Discord in just a second so we can get Kachi's audio. But we've been working very, very hard on the Chamber of Commerce, getting the lower level all set, level 2 all set. Yes, and our audio is definitely working. And then getting all of our trades for our farmers and our clerics and getting them all the way we want them. And wow, last night's stream was over 3 hours. That's a very long stream. My intention there was to complete some of the tasks on this, and it took me quite a while to do that. So, all right, we're just going to do a little bit of sleeping here. Maybe Kachi will get the message and he'll sleep too. Or did he just log off? I think he just logged off. Dude, you know, you can sleep. Whatever. I guess I should get around to loading up that multiplayer sleep mod. It's really not difficult to do. It's just a little time consuming for Realms because you have to download the map, install the mod and then upload the map again. And so that's a little tough. But here's level 1. Level 1 is done actually. Save for the zombies that go in the zombie tracks. So this will have 4 zombies in the zombie tracks right here. Okay, Kachi joined again. All right. And then we have the upper level, which is also finished now, save for the zombies. So there's a zombie that should be walking in the tracks back there, right? Ready to convert these guys over and lower the prices of the trades. But this took a long time to do last night. This took a very, very long time to do indeed. All right. And now we have 2 more levels that we have to build in which we need to transfer over our librarians from here up into here and then tear down that ugly eyesore and get rid of that once and for all. That would be really great. Okay, so let me see. I'm logging on to the Generation Minecraft Realm server Discord. Just like that. And let's do that right now. So let's tab out so we can get Kachi's audio. And let me see. Let's do this. So far, Streamlabs and Twitch seem to be talking to each other. So Kachi's already in the chat for Twitch, so that's cool. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Okay, so I'm in the Discord now.
Yes, hello.
There's Kachi. Just remember to talk close to your mic, son.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear me? Having trouble typing still. I think it's some settings on Kachi's end because he's been fooling around with a little bit of that stuff, doing different things with that, and we may have to change some of his settings back so he can hear. But I know the audio is coming out because when I bring the audio up on my iPad for Twitch, then we can hear everything. So, and let's let Kachi. We can hear you. We can definitely hear you, Kachi. There we go. Okay, I'm going to putter around here a little bit and give Kachi a little bit of time to work out things on his end. I might have to take a quick break and go over there and see what's going on with him. But now, what I'm going to do is today I'm going to take a break from this. I like to grind on this for my Monday, Wednesday, Friday night streams and stick to my build schedule. But on Saturday, There you are. Can you hear me now?
No, I don't hear any sings.
That's supposed to be I owe you, Thunderhand. Okay. Let me see. I want to make sure it's not on my end.
Now, what I'm going to do is
No, it's definitely not on my end.
Yeah.
Can you hear us now?
What did you say?
Can you hear
No,
me
I
now?
don't hear you.
You don't hear me at all?
No.
All right, let's see if my audio on Discord is working properly then. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Yes. So my audio on Discord is okay too. All right. Okay, so let me see. This might
Hello.
have changed. I can't type at all. My hands are just destroyed and I can't type. So these are not spelling mistakes. These are typing mistakes. So uh, that's why I'm not a programmer, everybody, because it takes me forever to write a program because I just can't type with these anymore. They're wiped out.
Can't hear anything on my headphones. Not even Minecraft.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna have to see if I can help. All right, let's do this.
It wasn't working. I plugged.
no, don't unplug stuff. Leave. Where was it?
I don't want
Okay, see, now you caused even a bigger problem. Come on. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Go on. People are waiting now. They want to see this. Okay. Um, like that. Okay. Now you get out of the chair. Okay. Here's- Okay, let's try to fix this now. Let's see what's going on. First of all, you have to close Minecraft because when you change the audio, when Minecraft is open, it won't read the audio. And I can't see what the problem is. It's not a big deal. So it looks like Minecraft's already closed, correct? All right. And so the output is not headphone. It should be, let me see. Front speaker out. Why? So yeah, this got changed. Hold on. Be okay. Okay. Do that. And let me see. Discord. So, here's your settings. Right, it could be that. Okay, try that. Well, we don't know if it works.
I don't hear you through the headphones. I hear you from the monitor.
Just keep talking, son. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. No, it's all right. He screwed up his headphones somehow and now he can't. I don't know what he did. I can't figure it out. Now something's wrong with his headphones. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. And I don't know what he's doing.
Do you actually change it from
He could have,
because there's like two versions of that, so we're trying to that's the second output. I mean you could there's like an up arrow on it, say it again, or just left click. Yeah, there's an up arrow, and I think if you do Realtek on that one,
nothing. It's gotta be one of those.
you also have the output device selected too. So it could be one of those.
Yeah, it's between two. I'm trying to figure out which combination.
That's the thing effect. It has two outputs. And only one of them works. So, just no.
Yeah, he's probably just not gonna have to do sound for this because I'm running the stream right now. People are waiting.
So might be where he plugs it in. That also might be a bit. Is there two places we can plug?
Right. Second output. Should be that. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Yeah, see, we can hear it through the computer monitors, but not through the headphones. So that's down here then.
I'm not sure why.
No, it's for some reason the audio is cut out on the computer monitor speakers and not through the headphones. So it's not. I just got to find out which one is the computer monitor headphone and turn that off.
The computer monitor is called VA. It's like VA to
Yeah, video, audio. Yeah, that's this thing, and it keeps even though I change it, it won't change from that.
then You said you tried to make in Discord itself, right?
Yeah. Oh, Discord's all set because Discord is coming out over the computer speakers. So it's all set.
Yeah, have you changed it to the
Yeah, see? Watch. Here's the settings down here. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, okay. So here's his voice and video right here. So that's the VA, right? So that's the monitor. Right, here's the second. It's probably this, right? Ewan, are you speaking? Nothing.
try the other one? No.
It's one of these two. Ewan, speak. Nothing.
You haven't-
So this is the headphone, right?
Yeah, you haven't responded.
And I tried the backing here. See if you plug it into some of those like line out.
One thing I can just let him borrow my headset. I borrow this one.
Yeah, because I'm wasting time here.
You can just borrow it for it's pretty easy.
Yeah, let's see if another headset works. Maybe he damaged this and crushed the wire
You
or
can just
something.
plug this in USB and it connects. That should have been done before the stream, not during the stream.
Well, he keeps ruining it because he keeps trashing the. He runs over the computer with his. Yeah. So maybe we've got to get him wireless or something.
So you should probably change the if you change the Windows actual sound,
Devices ready.
if you just go there, it should be Corsair. Yeah, it's already there.
Yeah, see, because it already found it, right?
Yeah, you can turn up the volume there too. And then you can
Yeah, because we're getting nothing still, unless he's not talking.
you can talk.
Yeah, nothing still.
Yeah, no, you can change it in Discord too. Like you go here and then
Right, where is it?
wireless headset.
There it is. Okay, finally, we got it. Okay, so it's his headphones that are broken. All right, just for the stream, thank you, appreciate it, son.
You don't have to be ashamed. I you can use my headphones. You don't want to be ashamed?
Okay, so we're back. We're probably dead. Let me see. No, we're not. We're actually okay. Okay, so Kachi trashed his headphones, I guess, and I think he pretty much. I think you guys could hear while we were troubleshooting. Biggie and I were troubleshooting that he trashed his headphones, and he's going to. I think we're going to have to give him some wireless headphones, because while he's out there in his chair, he usually runs over the cord and stuff. And oh, hey, we might be able to. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Jeppo-tastic for stopping by. Haven't seen Jeppo in quite a while, and I think that's because, if I'm not mistaken, Jeppo, your quarantine is now over, and you probably have ventured out into the world once again and are celebrating all over the place, right? All right, I'm going to do a quick sleep here. Great. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Awesome. And so you were probably quarantined for 14 days, right? And then you guys had to relocate. Okay. All right, cool. Well, I'm so glad for you. I'm so happy for you. How have you been? Excellent. We took quite a bit of time off here. Oh, I can hear a zombie somewhere. and we were off for a couple of days right around Christmas, and then I returned on to do a couple of streams, and then we took about 4, almost 5 days off, I think, and then did a whole bunch of family stuff, and then we started streaming once more. So, oh, there he is. He's way up here. Wow. And look, he's trying to get the dudes. He's trying to get my dudes here. You know what? We may be able to capture him if we do this just right. Yeah, come on in now. You should be safe in here. Let's do that. Let's race you to the other end. Fuck. Okay, come on in. Come on in. We'll try this again. Come on, we can save him, baby. Get in here. Ready? Get set. Go. Oh, he's back out. Come on, get in here. You'll be safe. Oh, he didn't make it. Okay. Eventually, we have to put some zombies in here, and we just got lucky. We got a zombie spawning up here, and we're burning right now. But I figured I'd try to wrangle him. I wasn't really prepared to do that. Then we stayed on for a few days with friends for the new year. Great. Family stuff is the best. Well, yeah. For some people it is. For some people they have a little less experience. Some of the viewers are like, ugh, family was so terrible. We're lucky we have a pretty cool little unit here with just the 4 of us. So we managed to get along fairly well, which I'm very, very grateful that we get along so well, because we're cooped up in this house, for a lockdown with each other for so long, and we seem to make the best of it. So I'm glad you seem to be having a decent experience yourself there. So that's great. My fam's on the other side of the world, so friends are family right now. Hey, sometimes friends can be the best family sometimes. Yeah. Hey, Oscar Diggs and I have been visiting each other's streams quite a bit, and helping each other out and checking in on each other's streams quite a bit. He's a heck of a guy, and once more, I'm going to thank you for introducing us. He's a cool guy. All right. I wonder if Kachi's still around. No, I think not. I think Kachi was a little frustrated with this headphone situation. But I guess that's one thing we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to get Kachi set up with some wireless headphones. So he'll be all set here. Let me see. Oh, good. Are you guys going to do a collab? I could see you getting along really well. Excellent. I might think about doing that, actually. It's difficult, I think, for him to have guests on his server because of the way it's set up. He's set up for a single player. I'm not really sure if he could invite guests on, but it's very easy for me to invite guests onto the Realm server, and I'm thinking about that. So, but I want to prep a few things first. So I want to finish up this Chamber of Commerce here, and then across the way, over here, I'm going to tear this down. I'm going to build a little hotel room here where, we can each have our own rooms and stuff. And I think once I have those 2 things set up, I'm going to invite other streamers like Oscar on to maybe do this kind of adventure together, or do this kind of task, or build this kind of thing together and stuff, and just try a couple of one-shots like that and see if I can have guests come onto the server. It's been something I've been thinking about for a little while. So even though I don't really run a public server like that, I don't think I'd mind having other streamers on, to play a mini game, or to do a raid, or to do this. I think that would be really fun, as a matter of fact. But in order to have people come on the stream, I have to make sure that when they get on here, they have everything that they need to do that. And so part of the trading center, the idea of finishing the trading center first, getting a little hotel set, is so when they come on, they can just come over here and they can just get all geared up and get all the stuff that they need, and then we can go forth and do whatever we're going to do for that stream. So yeah, I've been thinking about doing that with Oscar Diggs, and maybe a couple of others, like maybe Fancy Marinera would be interested in doing something like that, or maybe Suttondale or a few of them might be interested in doing something like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, well, first of all, yeah, this is Java. This is Java, and Oscar plays Java right now. So And as far as the Christmas tree, yeah, we took the Christmas tree down. But you know what? I had to take the Christmas tree down off camera because I just didn't have the heart to do it on stream. But you know, we have all the videos archived for it and everything. So, and you can see I just put this rock in place here. Okay, it looks like Kachi's busy doing his own thing, and so I'm going to proceed onward. So my Monday, a couple of other announcements, if you hadn't been aware. Oh, so I was confused. Yeah, Realms is just Minecraft's a Minecraft Mojang run server. That's all. It could be either you could set it up for Java, you could set it up for Bedrock, you could set it up for. There's the third one, the Windows 10 one as well. That's supposed to be able to do both, although I haven't tried it. But this Realms is set up for Java, so it's not really like Realms is specific for the platform. So I think it's Realms just gets you the server, and then you can put whatever, load whatever Minecraft you want onto it, pretty much. So. As a matter of fact, the end crystal did help with the demolition. I stood right here, took my bow, aimed right at the crystal, and boom, blew the whole top of the tree right off. Yeah, great minds think alike. Well, the other thing is too that if you play Bedrock, we could just find a public Bedrock server too, and we could both go on and we could do a stream there. You know, so it doesn't have to be, you know, one player has a server or the other player has a server. There's lots of public servers out there, you know, and so we could just pick one and we could just go on there and play. There's lots of public, and they're free too. So. Like I said, I really struggle with Bedrock though because of the the controller and stuff versus the keyboard. So that's you know, Kachi and Biggie are much better at that than I am because they grew up actually with the controller and then transferred over the PC. You know me with my hands. You know, it's really hard to do the controller. Yeah, it wasn't quite pew pew pew. It was more like pew kaboom. It was cool. You know, I actually thought about saving that recording because it looked pretty cool. The whole top of the tree just came right off. But I figured, oh, that's just going to be way too sad. Okay, let me see. So I was about to say my weeknight streams, I've reduced them down to just Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I do not stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. And I'm going to try that for a little while. There's some work and family stuff I need to do on those 2 nights. And also there's some off-camera stuff I want to do too. So, all right. So, Merry Explosion Miss. Yeah, it was kind of like that. More like a Boxing Day bomb or whatever you want to call it. But so during those weeknight streams, I've been trying to follow my build schedule, and I've been sticking right on this so I can get this done. And I made a lot of progress last night. That was a big stream. That was a long stream last night. And so my next things that I need to do here is to build 2 more layers above and transfer the librarians up there, install the zombies, and get all of their prices down. Convert all of the villagers over into zombies, convert them back, and get all of their prices lowered. So that will have to do. And so I'm going to stick right onto that schedule with Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But the Saturday streams, I'm going to break with that. And so, as usual, I don't really have a plan for today. I could go off and do other things. I could work on Mushroom Island West. I could go work on the portal room. I can actually start working on doing a little bit of work on the Creeper Farm and the Creeper Farm location, because that's going to be something we need because we now have Elytra. We have our Elytra wings, and they're in one of these chests here. In fact, they might be over here in either my tools chest or my weapons and armor chest. There they are, you gorgeous little thingies, you. Right there. Those were hard earned, I'll tell you. And let's do a little nap here. You know what? I thought I had a really cool idea for that portal room, And so I think I'm going to go do a little bit of work on that today. And then if something else comes to mind, maybe I'll branch off. But today I'm going to try to stick strictly to a 2-hour stream, only because last night's stream was really long. Whew. Last night's stream was super, super long. Okay, that's my silk touch. And we're going to rip up our ender chest and bring that with us. And I'm also going to unload some materials here. Let's unload our redstone and our glowstone there. And at this point, I'm probably going to need an entire shulker box just for ender pearls. So we'll take care of that. Some of our trading stuff out of here. And I think we're good. I think we're good. I streamed the sunrise today from the future. Oh yeah, because of your time zones ahead of ours. Significantly ahead of ours. Nice, nice. In fact, if I have a little time today, I'll go check that out. I did visit one of your streams where you were doing your online karaoke, which looked like it was a lot of fun, by the way. Go over here. Let's unload these rails. There, and there. I usually like to keep one boat on me. Brew stands. We can put extra brew stands right over here for now. Probably right in there would be a good place for those. And extra food thingies and trade thingies. All that stuff can go here. Right. Maybe I'll put those there for now. And let me see, extra items we can just stick over into here. That. All right, let's do this and this. Let's name our shulker box here. Ender pearls. And usually I dye this thing green, but I don't have any green dye on me right now. So fun, but the app is gone now. I was doing a lot of it before it went away. So there's that karaoke app is no longer in existence, because that's sad. It looks like you were having a lot of fun with that. Do that, and that. And did I take up the chest? I don't think I did. Ugh, overpowered. So overpowered. It stopped on January 1st. Any reason why? Or I mean, it looked like it was a pretty popular app, I guess. I don't have any numbers on it or anything. I mean, your stream was the first time I'd ever seen it. But and also, are there other apps that you can use for that? Licensing issues, huh? Yeah. Well, that's sad. So I think, let me see, my goal for today and the time that I have, I'll probably start with a little bit of work on the portal room, and then I'll probably go over to the site of the... Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction here. Then I'll probably go into the site of the creeper farm, and maybe I'll start to do a little bit more layout work on that. No, we need to go this way. It's south of us. It's about 125 blocks south through the nether. There's a mobile app called Smule or anyway, but I don't think you can stream it. You don't think you could stream it because of technological capabilities or because of licensing? because if you do something with, now I don't know about regular OBS because I don't use it, but Streamlabs OBS, you can just stream the screenshot, which, is sometimes easier, sometimes not, depending on what you're doing. Licensing, yeah, I was actually thinking about that when I was viewing your karaoke stream, and I was thinking, how are the copyright bots not shutting this down for these songs that are on here? Because even if it's just background music, if you're playing it, the bots usually detect it and shut it down. So yeah, I could see that. Those copyright bots get so bad that sometimes streamers, if we just sing part of a song, or I just play a little part of it on my bass or something, it can detect it and you can get a strike for that. It's unbelievable. So if you're a pretty good singer, sometimes that's bad. Routinely get parts from my stream muted, and when I streamed it, yeah, because when you sing it correctly and you're in the right key and the right pitch, it can detect it. Sometimes we get around that by flattening the key a little bit. So if you're singing something like, my key is right around in G. If I usually sing a song in G, if I sing it in G flat, sometimes I can get away with it. Or if I play something in a certain key, like the key of C, if I do it in C sharp or something like that, maybe I can get away with it. But you'll see a lot of the music streamers like Rick Beato and Adam Neely, sometimes they have to resort to those kinds of things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can get away with it, but I could see where karaoke apps would be particularly difficult. With licensing issues and stuff, that would be a pain in the butt. And it's sad, really. You're not really trying to make money off of their music. You're just trying to have some fun, but intellectual property rights like that, especially when it comes to music, that's a really difficult topic, especially if you're a musician, because you have pros and cons on both sides of that issue, so it's really difficult. Guess we all have to write original songs now. Well, to be honest with you, that's one of my goals for my stream, is to write a couple of pieces of stream music. I want to get maybe about an hour's worth of music to start, and that would be about 12 5-minute songs, and then eventually get it up to at least about 2 hours worth of music. And a lot of those, if I get a decent enough loop, I can just loop it for 5 minutes. And if I get a decent enough loop, I can do that. But are you more of a music guy or a lyrics guy? I am definitely a music guy. My lyrics are terrible. And you know what? I consider myself a fairly witty guy, although it doesn't really come off on stream, especially by myself. But, I am half Irish, and I am good with the wordplay. I'm really good. But I'm terrible at lyrics. And one of the reasons why I'm terrible at lyrics, I think, is because I can't understand the lyrics are bad when I'm writing them. When I'm writing them, I think they're good. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this clever thing with these words. Oh, I'm going to make a reference there. Oh, I'm going to rhyme these. And then when I set up over here, I'm going to set up the expectation of a rhyme. And then I'm not going to rhyme them. And then I'm going to do this and I'm going to say that. And I think it's oh so clever. And then when I go to play and sing them, they're just so terrible. It sounds like the most angstiest 14-year-old in the world wrote them. It's just so bad. I just cringe when I hear them back, and it's like, yeah, right in the trash. So I am definitely more of a music guy. Yeah, the music, I have no problem writing the music. And I have no problem singing the stuff, even though my singing voice is really, really limited. I really have a really hard in, you know, singing voice, so I can't really sing the really smooth ballady stuff too well. It's really mostly shouting in key, and that key and that range is very, very limited. It's right around G, F, A, right around there. If I orchestrate it correctly, I could do other keys, but I have to be really careful, and my range isn't that great either. Power, though, 97 decibel voice. Yeah, no problem. Do you want words for your music, or were you thinking instrumental? The stuff for the stream is probably going to be more instrumental because I don't want it to take away too much for the stream. I want it to be background music, but to have some vocalization in the background, some chorus kind of ah and oohs and things like that. And so yeah, I'll probably do some of that. I can get away with doing most of that stuff myself, but as far as collaborating with lyrics later, I'll probably be up for that. Yeah, I'll probably be up for that. I've asked a couple of people to do that before, and they're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, sure." But then when it comes time to doing it, I don't get anything from them. So I don't know. So we'll see. The other thing is also trying to make lyrics fit to the music. That's often hard too. And so, what I wind up having to do is change some of the lyrics because of the rhythm and the tempo of the words and the syllables and the way the vowels fit. Sometimes, you have to change things quite a bit. And usually I try to change it as least as possible. But sometimes people get upset with that. So I don't know. There are different ways to do it, And sometimes when you're doing just background music and you just need a loop, sometimes just one good lyric, is really just enough, and then just everything can be built around that pretty easily, So, but people have to understand about lyric writing and about music and about some of the compromises you have to make. When I was young, I didn't like to make compromises, and so you're banging heads with people who are trying to collaborate, and it's really hard to collaborate. But now that I'm older, it's much easier to collaborate now that I'm older because I'm more mature. So, my friend is a composer, so we have written some together. Oh, that's great. It's fun to watch the process. It's fun in some ways. It's really tedious in other ways too. Some people get really bored, especially if they have a short attention span, of watching somebody fiddle around with chords and melodies. They may be playing a chord and no, that doesn't quite work, and then play a couple other chords, almost, and then play a couple other chords, and you're just tweaking and fiddling around, searching. And meanwhile, people who don't play music are just like, can you just play something, please? It's like, so sometimes, it's cool to see the compositional process, but I think it's better to see it in hindsight and just get clips of it because most people really have no idea about the songwriting process. It's like, wow, it's so tedious. So it's so tedious, but sometimes other songs they come together really really fast. Sometimes you just sit down and bang bang boom, and a whole song comes. Especially if it's a simpler song. If you just want it to be a simple rock song with an A B part and 5 or 6 chords or just 4 chords, sometimes those things come together very very fast. Oftentimes they don't. So. Yep, you got it. Different strokes for different folks. Okay. Now I've been talking about music and rambling around here a little bit. Let me see if I can actually try to do something. But I don't mind talking while I work. I'm just not a good multitasker. So I was about ready to literally blow the roof off. Oh, you know what? One task I did want to do over here was I did find something. I did make a cool little discovery that I revealed on an earlier stream, and I want to button that up. Definitely. There's something I need to do here in this area before we get too far with anything else. And that's going to require these kind of tools right here. Definitely that. Definitely those. In fact, you know what? These would probably be a little bit better. We're going to leave those right there for now. This ought to tie us over. And let me see. Let's get a non-silk touch pickaxe because we're going to need that. And we're good here. Hey, TTV Gamer Guy. Hey, TTV, how's your leg doing today? I hope your cast isn't too itchy. TVT went and busted himself up over the break. And it's pretty serious, actually. His injuries are pretty serious, but I'm trying to make light of it, but I'm not being callous. I just want to be encouraging. Okay, that's cool. Oh, indeed it was. Oh, good. Okay, so you can slip something down in between the casts so you can itch when you need to. That's good. Kachi build something here? I don't know. Okay, I can hear the zomboids down here. So. I need to open this up a little bit so I can do a little bit of work down here. And share my discovery with the world. Although I did do this in another stream, though. Let me see. Where does this fall? Just how close is it? It's around here somewhere. And I always have to hunt around for this a little bit, but after today, we probably won't have to. So I might have filled it in with some stone just to protect it. All right, let's just open it up. Ooh, okay. All right, there it is. We found it. Okay, so it's a little bit, it's actually further out this way than I thought, which is a good thing. I want it to be far away. Yeah, it's right around here, actually. There it is. All right, we got to be careful not to let ourselves get knocked down into there. And it's actually, me dying is not what I'm worried about right now. Okay, now let's turn on F3 and let's see if I can get targeted block. Okay, that's on layer 62 and that's what I need to see. And actually I want to go a little bit further than that. -2, 62, and let's grab a screenshot so we can get those coordinates. $1634, got it. Okay, cool. When the brakes slowing down, I broke my tibia and shattered my kneecap. Ooh. Dude, that is tough. Okay, so let me see. If that's on layer 62, then let me see. 61 is one of my construction layers, and then 65 is another. So what would be better? Dropping down and coming out. I think I'll just tunnel over to their 61 and have ourselves a look. And you know what? I can hear shenanigans. I can hear shenanigans going on in the next room, so I'm gonna have to go do some parenting stuff. Because I can hear Kachi and Biggie beating each other up out there, so I think I'm gonna be okay here. So I think, well, I'm gonna log out just to make sure. So I'm gonna do a be right back. But I'm glad that Streamlabs and Twitch seem to be communicating with each other right now and updating each other. So I shall. And we're back. And let me see, Oscar Diggs is in here. Hey, Diggsy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Look, we've got quite a crew in here. Our buddy Jeppo is in here, and TTV. Got a good little Saturday stream going. Now, I had to just step off camera to do some dad stuff. And if you were waiting to hear the 97 decibel dad voice, I'm sorry to disappoint you because my boys are awesome and I never have to use that. So, at the school, I've only used it like once or twice. Yeah, TTV does some streams. In fact, TTV has joined us on our Kachi Time streams a couple of times when we've streamed from public servers. Like when we're doing Roblox and stuff like that. I usually deal with the grade 7 through 12, although we did start a K through 6 Chinese immersion school, and I've been helping out with that. So it's really K through 12 now. Some of it's awesome. Like I like teaching math and I like doing the math department chair. I like doing that. But I'm also the assistant principal there and I have to do discipline and stuff for the students. And I don't like that part. In fact, I might retire from that this year and just focus on math, which my principal is not going to like that much. But oh well, that's life. Ooh, that's scary looking. Okay, let's I need some torches. 对，我会说中文，一点点，马马虎虎。I speak a little bit of Chinese. Yeah, here and there. 我太太从台湾来, so my wife is from Taiwan. And so Kachi and Biggie also speak Chinese. Yeah, I'm just I'm taking a break from the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm just down here. I'm working around in the portal room, mostly chatting though. In fact, I should have just put just chatting on my stream because I like chatting with you guys. But there's a little skelly spawner up there, and I want to secure that. And my concern is a creeper spawning in there and blowing up, and then blowing up the spawner, which has happened to me Not too many times. I would say about at least 2 or 3 times, and that really sucks. And so I want to make sure that I go in there and I secure that. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And in order to do that, I'm going to need lots of torches to light things up. So let's do that. Let's make sure we have tons and tons of torches. Then we'll head back on in. Yeah, it's really cool. So this location is super, super awesome. And so behind that, that's where the stronghold is. And so the stronghold just opens up all from back there. And of course, we have our ender portal right here, our end portal right here. And then right about here is the skelly grinder, the skelly spawner. And so we're going to make a skelly grinder over there. But right now, I'm just trying to secure it. And so some creeper doesn't blow it up. So that's my concern, because that would be a real shame to lose that. So this is a really cool location, actually. Like I said, the best map I ever played on. All right, so let's do this. Let's get some lighting in here. Yeah, you can see where this is. This is really treacherous. And so let me see. We have those layers now. This is underneath the spawner. This is underneath the spawner, so I'm going to bridge out over that. And let me see. We need to come out over this quite a ways. And so here I am, not bringing the right materials with me and not being prepared, as usual. But it's nighttime. We're going to have to sleep anyway. Let me go down. Let me get a couple of stacks of cobble. Okay, TTV, you gotta take off. All right, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I'll be streaming for about 2 hours today, so I think I'm gonna wrap up at around 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're still around, you come back on, great. If not, remember that we'll be streaming Kachi time tomorrow. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. I have no idea what Kachi wants to do, but we'll see. Let's use Kachi's bed over here, so we can hunker down for the night in his little Kachi corner. Okay, there we go. All right, so Operation Secure the Skelly Spawner, so creepers don't blow it up. More chickens. Yes, those duckins are everywhere. You know, Kachi threw an egg down here. One of them, there was a few spawning on the surface, and Kachi got some eggs in his inventory, and he chucked them around down here, and then now we're neck deep in duckins. It drives me nuts, I tell you. But you know what? They go through the ender portal and the end portal, and they go through the nether portal, and so we wind up having end ducks and end duckins and nether duckins. It's hilarious. It's annoying, but it's hilarious. All right, let's do a little bit of this. And again, you know, I'm being very, very careful. So if you're wondering why I'm being slow here, I'm really concerned about having a creeper detonate next to the spawner, and then it blows up the spawner and we lose it. So that's why I'm proceeding on little by little here. Little by little? No, I'm proceeding little by little. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, more chickens. You'll never be hungry. Yeah, I guess that's a way you could look at it. The thing I don't like, though, is the duckins beget more duckins, and that drives me nuts. So, okay, so I think we know what this means, right? So, here we go. And you can see, you might be able to see that I've already placed some torches around here. And here we go. Operation Place the Torches. And you know what? It's really not the skellies that are a problem. It's the creepies. And so let's put up some temporary barriers right now to try to keep the old creepies out. That's what I'm most concerned with. Because the last thing I want to do is lose this place to a creepy. Really? Hands? Really? There we go. Good enough. Just more concerned with blocking it in right now. Keeping the creepies out. Alright, and let's make ourselves, let's get ourselves plenty of lighting here. Let me see. I had a creeper blow up a spider spawner the other day. I haven't played enough for that to happen yet. Oh, Jeppo. Yeah, so you guys know my pain. Well, Jebbo doesn't know our pain yet, but hopefully you never will. But I mean, these grinders, like spider grinder or zombie grinder, that's a loss. Spider grinder, if it's a regular spider grinder, that's a loss. And I assume that's what you mean, Oscar. Because the cave spider spawners, if you're in a mine shaft, there's plenty of those around. But to lose something like a skeleton grinder, that's like, oh man, that's so painful. All right, so actually I'm going to have to dig out the floor here. So I'm just going to establish a perimeter here and make sure that this stays well lit. And you know what? What do we have for goodies here? I never... Ooh, silk touch. That's nice. Let me see. And we got a bunch of trash in here too, but whatever. Some bread and... You know what? Let's do this. We'll just stash some stuff in here. Some of the goody stuff. That's good for now. Let's empty out our other one as well. The first of many bones to come. And we'll do a little bit of that. Pumpkin seeds, I guess those will come in handy a little later. And let's take up these two chests. Here we go. Pluck those in there, and we'll do a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Let me see. Bone meal equals gold, yeah. I think it was a cave spider one and a mine shaft. Well, I suppose if you have to lose one, those are the ones to lose, right? Because there's still plenty of them around, so I wasn't too upset, yeah. Right. Usually just run away, yes. Let me guess, Jeppo. Grandma doesn't like cave spiders. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to do this to mark my spot, and I'm just gonna dig this out and just establish the boundaries here. And when I do that, I usually like to use as much of this mossy cobblestone as I can, just as a warning. Grandma got a bit of Black Widow, and now everything needs to be burned with fire. Okay. Ooh, look, it's a little slimy. Hello, buddy. That's the third cool thing about this, is one of these happens to be a slime chunk as well. And so we're going to get ourselves a slime farm here. Maybe. It depends on what the rates, how it's going to affect the rates. And let me just log out here. I just got a notification of some kind. I think one of you guys may have done a host. Because I do have a problem with my notifications not showing up. It's getting close to evening time up there. Okay, let's do a little bit of unloading. And then we'll set ourselves up with some mossy cobblestone. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. But you know what? My notification for hosting should come up and it should say, "Thank you, Jevotastic, for hosting blah blah blah." I should get a notification for that. And you know what? I always hear the audio, but I never see the text come up, and it's really annoying. It should also be coming up in the chat. The chat should also my Streambot should come up. CloudBot should be indicating that, and it never does. And it's super annoying. It showed here. Oh, okay, cool. You know, I may have been glancing away from the screen too. We saw it on your screen. Great, great. You know, it just doesn't show up here in the gameplay screen. Another reason why I need the dual monitors, right? It probably showed up briefly in my Streamlabs editing window, studio window, but you know, if that's minimized, I'm not going to see it. So good, good. But yeah, it should also show up in the chat as well, and it doesn't, and that's annoying. Awk, awk. All right, where did I put that? Yeah, there should be a lot of it right in one of these chests. I made a lot of that. A lot of that. Mossy cobblestone. Because I was using it around here. Maybe I used it all. It's been a while since I've been over this way. All right, well, we'll just go make some more really quick. That means getting ourselves set up with some vines. And I'm not gonna need much of that for the 9x9 room, but again, I'm not gonna build a whole grinder today. I'm just gonna secure it. That's because I'm really worried about it. All right, let's go set ourselves up with some shears. Where's my toolbox? Right here. What? Mayo shears, Ma. All right. Okay. I guess we'll fashion ourselves some shears. I guess that's not too much of a problem. Sun. Right there. Right. Let's do that. So, Jeppo, we were talking about languages a little bit earlier with Chinese. If I'm not mistaken, from your channel, you're learning Japanese, right? You do some linguistics as well? This isn't so bad, though. This is doing pretty good. You have some background in linguistics. I've always been fascinated by linguistics. In fact, if I didn't decide to get my degree in mathematics, I definitely would have gotten it in linguistics instead. You know, but I decided to go the mathematics route because I thought it was more in demand. And I wasn't as good in math, so I wanted to offset that deficiency. So that's why I got a degree in math. But if I had gone with what I'm best at, I probably would be a PhD in linguistics right now. I probably would have gone all the way up. And I probably would have learned Mandarin fluently instead of just my Chinglish that I speak now. Hey, friends with a lot of people who are learning Japanese. I want to contribute. In that way I can help them. Math and languages go well together. Yeah, you know, a lot of mathematicians also speak languages. You know, they do that. In fact, the man who would have been my mentor at the university, who died probably about maybe 10 years ago, Dr. Glazier DeLugo, brilliant, really old world, brilliant math teacher, spoke 8 languages. Yeah, he did. He was a legend. Just wildly eccentric guy, too. Just a fascinating character. Unfortunately, I only met him about maybe a month before he passed away. And if he hadn't passed away, or if I had met him earlier, I probably would have been his protege. Because we got along thick as thieves. We were cut from the same cloth. Of course, he being much better than me. But maybe at best, you know, I could have expected to be more of a half-butted knockoff of him. Which would have been the best I could have done, but oh yeah, he was a wildly eccentric character, loved by everybody. Everybody loved him, and but we have so many Dr. Glazier stories. Oh my God! And I only knew him for a month, and I've got enough Dr. Glazier stories just from knowing him for a month to carry on at the pub for like 4 hours. Yeah, easily. Because he spoke 8 languages. When students would miss lectures, they would ask for his notes. I remember one of my classmates asking for his notes because he missed a lecture. So he asked, Dr. Glazier, can I borrow your notes? And some of us knew something was up at the beginning, but Dr. Glazier, sure, sure, let me get my notes for you. And he sent him a copy of the notes, and the notes are just completely indistinguishable. Paragraphs are written in German, and then they switch to Portuguese, and then Chinese, and then Arabic. Some parts are in Arabic, and it's just, they're completely useless. Unless you speak all of those languages, because it depends on what subject it's. If he's teaching geometry, the parts of geometry that he gets from the Islamic records and stuff, all of those are going to be in Arabic, right? And the parts that he got from Dürer and those old woodcuts from Germany, those parts are going to be in German. And so when he just gets those sources, he just switches to those languages. It's just, oh man, stuff of legends. That guy is the stuff of legends. And I just feel so sad that I met him so late in his life and so late in mine. Because there are some good parts about it too, because I probably wouldn't be a math teacher. I would probably be a professor at a university, and I would be his protege, so I wouldn't be teaching K through 6. K through 12, I mean, K through 12. I probably just would have worked at the university, and I just would have carried on his research. Let me see, that has to be a couple of levels down, but we'll define the outer rim here first. Brilliant, brilliant man, though. Yeah, I'm just going to turn right around and undo the work I just did. Typical Thunderhead. So Oscar Diggs, you've probably made plenty of these, right? I've made some super efficient skeleton grinders. Good. Good. And right to there. I learned enough Portuguese to ask where the bathroom is and tell people I didn't speak Portuguese. That's I'm probably just a little bit past you in Chinese, but not that much. I have quite a few friends who speak Portuguese, actually. Zombie. Now, see, here's where we got to be a little bit careful here, because, a creeper could spawn here and just really ruin our lovely opportunity here with the. So let's just go and just light up some of these spaces really quick here. Cut down the spawns. Yeah, see, they'll all well up from this cave down in here. Whoa, there they all are. Hello, fellas. Say hello to my little friend. Made short work of them. All right, we gotta be careful in here. Right, let's get over to there. It's not really the zombies I'm worried about. It's those little fellas right there. Those creepies. Those are the guys who are going to cause all the problems. So, yeah. Yeah, see? Whoa! Already they're starting. And you know, they always move faster than you think. I don't know, Jeppo, Oscar, if you agree with that, but you know, you look back over your shoulder, you start going in the opposite direction, and you think, yeah, okay, you know, I've got about this much time. And then you turn around and they're like right behind you. How did they cover that distance so fast? Come on out, you bony so-and-so. There you go. Fuck. Notice I don't even have my shield up. It's because my armor is so tough. Gotta stop talking silly voices here, but I don't know. It just makes things more fun, I think. Ooh, look at him. He's got some chainmail on. He's got a little creeper for a buddy down there, too. Or I should change the tense on that. Had a little friend, a little creeper buddy. Not anymore. Let me see. Grinders. Yes, I'm sure you have made your fair share of skelly grinders. That's why I commented. Yeah, you're right. Turning and looking over your shoulder is the first mistake. Yeah, I agree. You know, the cab driver telling you that you speak well, you know, you got to watch that with the Chinese because the Chinese have politeness, which we would probably call just flat out dishonesty. So when the Chinese tell you speak good, that usually means you don't speak good. So, but I'm hoping your Brazilian cab driver is being honest with you because that can be a little discouraging. You know, it's really exciting when you first start learning because your Chinese friends will tell you, "Oh yeah, you speak so good. You hali hayo, you speak so good and everything." But then you start to learn about the culture, and then you see, yeah, you really don't speak good. That's their way of telling you you actually don't speak good. So it's really hard to tell. So after a while, you know, it's sad. You start to get skeptical about compliments. Peng Yang, how you doing? Peng Yang's joining us from Britain. I'm securing a skelly grinder by going into all of the surrounding caves and lighting them up, which is I don't know. It's kind of funny, I guess. Okay, this is good. This is good. I was told by others that my pronunciation was good, or at least for an American, but I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, maybe most cultures like that try to err on the side of being kind, right? But, you know, it does kind of, but the Chinese are really extreme with it. And so it's hard to gauge your progress because often you can't really tell if you're speaking well or not because they'll compliment you when they don't mean it. And so, but you know what I do find though, at least in Taiwan, Taiwanese are very, very friendly. They're very friendly and they are honestly encouraging. If you speak a little bit, they get very excited. They get very excited and honestly excited, and they're really happy that you're even bothering to try to learn a little bit. And so they go way out of their way to honestly help you. They really do. They're very, very friendly. That's one of the reasons why I like Taiwan so much. All you have to do is just try a little bit, you know, and they're very excited. Yes, Jeppo, yes. With the false compliments. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. Oh, you're so pretty. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, okay. Sure. You're right. They do that. That's tough. It's when the students do that because they want a good grade. Oh, that's just the worst. That's just the worst. All right, let's establish our perimeter. Right about here. So, Peng, what's happening in Britain right now? It's probably pretty late there, right? Let me see. I think you're about 10 hours ahead of us. Right? So it's probably almost midnight over there. Oh yeah, actually I don't want to do that right there. Not right there. Here we go. Right about there. As a matter of fact, I got to take a look at the time here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to, in about 2 more minutes, take myself a little break here, and I'm going to have to go and check out Kachi and make sure he's all set up for his Sunday Chinese school. But I think I can hear in the background. I think he is. I think I hear the teacher speaking out over his speakers. But I got to go make sure he's all set up. Go like that. Usually I can get these grinders really, really efficient. But you know, I don't really use a lot of redstone and stuff like that. You know, I usually do the water stream collection method. Oscar, you're probably familiar with that. So the skellies will spawn, they'll drop out into a water stream. The water stream will push them into some sort of collection area, and then they'll take fall damage onto some hoppers, and then you just give them a whack and you collect their stuff. The thing I get really technical with is the collection and the sorting system and everything. That's where I really go nuts with it. But the mechanics of the grinder itself are pretty simple. You had a double zombie spawner, trident killer, meat grinder. Okay, so Oscar, yeah, so the next time we're on your stream, yeah, that would be really cool. I'd like to see it, definitely. And then Jeppo, help, and maybe Peng can help with this too, because I think Peng also plays Bedrock. But I think in Bedrock, when a zombie converts to a drown, you can get the trident from that drown. Is that true? Because in Java, they did that for like the first week of drowns, and then they disabled it. So now only drowns that spawn naturally as drowns, those are the only ones that you can get tridents from which you can obtain tridents. But I think in Bedrock you can still get them by converting zombies. They've stopped that now. The rates are seriously hampered after an update. Awk. Okay. Yeah, tridents are the best. Oscar, were we talking about tridents last night during your stream? I think we were. I've only gotten myself a few of them. Why, hello there. You're a little early to the party there, Mr. Skeleton. We're not really ready for you to make your appearance, but, oh, I see. You're just dropping in from above there, huh? So let's do that. And it's also nighttime, okay? All right, this is cool. All right, I'm gonna head down here. I'm gonna get myself secure. And then I'm gonna take a little break and go check on Kachi, and then I shall be right back. Yeah. Oh, I had one dropped at the front door of my house. Skelly thought you would just drop in, yeah. I'd say there, can I borrow a cup of sugar? Somehow and nothing against our Brit friends, but I think the mobs have different kind of accents. So I picture the different mobs. My sister, Crazy Old Cat Lady, and I picture the different kinds of mobs as having different kinds of accents. Like like we picture the skeleton archers for some reason having a British accent. We picture the zombies having a German accent. We picture the blazes as having a Scottish accent. Okay, I gotta go check on Kachi, so I will be right back, my friends. I will be right back. And you know what? I really enjoy the stream so far. You guys, having you guys in there and all interacting with each other and me, that's a lot of fun. Okay, and now we're back. Kachi Hanhao. Kachi is doing very well. Yeah, you know, We haven't attributed a voice to the Wither Skeletons. We figure the Endermen sound like Japanese samurai. So, wakarimasu. Wakarimasu. Nondayo. So, I feel like they are the silent type. Wither skeletons? Yeah. The ghost of Christmas yet to come. Yeah. Wither skeletons might be the silent type, huh? Okay, let's dump the inventory here. It's Swedish, yeah, like this. Oh, Gertie, Birdie, Bordy, Boy. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that, I could see that. Yeah, let me see. What are the voices? The Drowns could probably have the Swedish chef voice too. They could probably do that. But the Endermen are really goofy. In a very deadly way. Right now I'm playing without sound. Fuck. Won't be able to hear the baddies sneaking up on me. So whatever I name the zombies that I use in the trading center, they all have German names. That's why. And they look so silly with their German names. Hans, and Fritz, and Dietrich, and... Yeah, let's do that. Ach, hands. What a show. I don't think I'm going to be able to do as much as I want to with the mossy cobblestone, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm just trying to secure that area, which I think I've already done, really. Fuck, with the duck and eggs. Now see, I probably shouldn't throw this because... Okay, we got lucky there. Oh, look at the wee slimy over there. Look at him. He's so adorable. Whack! Thank you for the slime balls. Oh, look, his little brother. So this is quite an area, if I haven't mentioned that like 100 times already. Skelly Grinder, Slime Chunk, End Portal with the Stronghold, all in one location. It's really cool. I am a little concerned, though, that it's going to affect the mob rates of each grinder will affect the others' mob rates. I've been watching a bunch of hardcore Minecrafters on Twitch lately. A lot of them have redeeming sounds with bits like creeper sounds, Enderman, etc. Yeah, because you can access those files, the sound bites. How am I doing up there? Looks okay. Jump scares. Oh yeah. Oh, who was doing that? I was doing that to my sister, but who did I get it from? I think Impulse. Impulse had the creeper fuse sound, and he kept doing that to Tango. And so he had that sound loaded and attached to and assigned to a hotkey on his keyboard. And so they'd be working along and he'd hit it, and then all of a sudden you'd hear, and Tango would start freaking out, creeper, creeper, and then there'd be no creeper around. And you'd see, Impulse snickering on his stream. And then he did it for like maybe the second or third time. And Tango's like, all right, what's going on? And sure enough, he had bound a key to that creeper fuse. I did that to my sister like maybe once, but she caught on right away. Why? Because me and one of her nephew's friends were giggling about it on the stream, and she overheard the stream. She's like, you guys realize I can hear you, right? We're so dumb. We're so dumb. It's hilarious. I'm pretty good at dodging the creepers. I'm pretty good at picking up that fuse sound and then jumping and striking at the last minute. So I don't really die by creeper that often. Although I do have 19 deaths on the server so far that pretty much demand an explanation. Not particularly proud of that, but. And they're all really pretty stupid deaths. I forget how tall I usually make the ceiling on these things. Is it 3 above or is it 2 above? I forget. It's been a while since I built one of these. Oscar, is it 3 spaces above the spawner itself, or is it just 2? Because usually we put a cap on there so they won't spawn above, like a slab. Yeah, Jeppo, I think it's 2 as well. I just haven't built one of these in quite a while. Because I usually just build one of them because it runs so efficiently. I just have to build one on the map and then I never build any more ever again after that, so. Yeah, and I don't have my mod loaded that shows the spawn area either. So I don't know. I'll have to go back. Like I said, I'm not actually building the grinder right now. I'm just establishing the perimeter. And then lighting it up. And the idea is really more to keep creepers out really than. But I just figure, while I'm here, I might as well build some stuff. Maybe Peng knows if Peng is still there. Yeah, me too. I used to have it down because I've built so many of these. You think I'd have it memorized by now, but I'm old. My memory isn't good. But that's fine. Like I said, we're not really building the grinder itself right now, so that's fine. I'll look it up later when I'm ready to build this thing. I know I usually put a slab right on top of that to keep them from hanging out on top of the grinder like that. The spawner, I mean. But I think I've already got a plan for this. So I'm at layer 61, and the drop is usually about 21. So it's going to bring me right about down to 14 or so. I mean layer, right down into the 40s. Should bring me right down at 40 from here. And let me see, the floor of my portal room. How far down is that? Yeah, double spawners are awesome. It's too bad, Jeppo, that we can't see that double spawner that you built, because I'd really like to check that out. I think the best thing I ever built like that, where I've had multiple spawners in one grinder, was I was in an abandoned mine shaft and I got 3 cave spider spawners that were all within proximity of each other, and I made a triple spawner grinder out of that. And wow, was that a lot of work! But it's cave spider spawner, zombie spawner, a double zombie spawner, awesome. Awesome. Oh, hey, you made a video of that. I don't remember seeing any of those videos on your page. So let me see. Oh, I'm down on layer 21. Okay, that's cool. That means I can make the drop in the collection area down here. In fact, let me see where it is. Fuck, it's nighttime. I'm gonna have to do some sleeping. It's gone. Fuck. Yeah, okay, that would normally be... Oh, okay, let me see. It would actually be up here, right around to the 40s. So probably on layer 41 is where the collection area would be for that Skelly grinder. Cool, okay. That puts it a couple of layers above the portal room. That's great. I could also make it down to here too. I could use some honey blocks to slow their descent down, so when they hit the... Come on, Thunderhand, words now. When they hit the hoppers, they get the right amount of damage. Should I throw this or not? You know where I'm going to throw this? You know where I'm going to throw this? Right in there. Okay. Let's see. Let's unload some of this stuff. How am I doing for time here? 1:42. So it's almost 2 o'clock. So I should be wrapping up in a little bit. And so I have that pretty much finished. As far as buttoning it up and getting it secure, and that was really my goal. Stream before quarantine, okay, but proof of concept on the capture card. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. The videos, they only last for 14 days when they're up on Twitch. That's one of the reasons why I made the YouTube channel, to archive them. And you know what? Before it was a pain in the butt to download them off of Twitch and then upload them to YouTube. But now they have a export feature. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, that you can export directly from Twitch right to your YouTube channel now. And wow, that makes things so much easier. Actually, you know what? I need a little bit to button that up, and then I can clear on out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot where I was. Yeah, I'm in this kind of biome. I forgot about that. Fuck. You little buggers. Wow, that released a lot of those, huh? Whew. I wonder if that'll give us enough just to cap this off and plug it up. Let's put that guy right there, and let's do that, and that, and that. Okay. All right, that should pretty much secure the old portal room here. I mean the portal room, this grinder room. All nice and well lit. And you know what? I'm gonna move these guys up into the corners here. This shouldn't affect their spawns or anything, but yeah, you know, I'm that cautious. Cowardice is not in our inventory, but caution definitely is. Right on, hotbar space 1. Okay, let me see. Oh, cool, I didn't realize there was an export feature. I play Pretzel Rock's music, yes you do. And I'm not sure they would have a copyright issues or not. I would have to run away from that too. Yeah, they have an export feature, and you know, it's actually, well, if I can master it, it's actually very easy to use. So, yeah, it cuts out about 4 steps. It's really great. So usually on Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning before Kachi time or just after Kachi time, I'll just go onto my Twitch channel and I'll just take like a whole week's worth of those videos and then just export them all out to the channel. Okay, so let me see. I want to button up on the surface, and then I think I can clear on out of here for right now. And I'm just going to cover up the surface with some dirt. And I am, though, going to make some sort of marker to let me know right where the portal is. Right where the spawner is, I mean. I haven't heard about pretzel rocks, but now I want to eat pretzels. Yeah. Oscar, you use that pretzel rocks a lot, and you know they have some good background music for that too. Some of the streams they have other music services for it, and it's really annoying. But only a few of them I found that are annoying. Most of them are really, really cool. Oh, what a mess. All right, now I should have taken a screenshot here. I'm going to tab out briefly here. I should have taken a screenshot of the spawner and looked at the target block on that. So let me reference that. And let me get the X and Z for it. And I'll put a little marker on the surface so I know right where that is. Thought I took a screenshot of that. Here it is. And let me see here. Targeted blocks. So we have -2 and 1634. So -2 and... Okay, so the spawner itself is directly below us. Directly below this block. That should be good enough. And actually I can see some of the stuff I started filling in. Great. So I'm just going to do this for right now. Yeah, you know, Thunder, if you could just go ahead and fill in that hole, that would be great. Yeah. And also, you know what else we should do? Is if we're going to leave some of this stuff open, we should do a little bit of this kind of stuff here and there. Yeah, I think we're good for the rest of this. Okay, that should be fine. And I gotta admit, I'm particularly proud of this because I found this one the old-fashioned way. Just happened to be working around downstairs, and then I came up to the surface to get some supplies, and I could hear the sounds of the mobs, and I'm thinking, where are they coming from? Where is that coming from? And then I popped open a hole, and sure enough, yep, Skelly Grinder. Skelly Spawner, and future Skelly Grinder. Fun stuff. Nice. Actually, that's nice for the music artists that Twitch gives them the credit right in the... Yeah, as a matter of fact, it does, right? You can see it right in the chat when it pops up. They'll give the artist's name and the title of the song and stuff. That's cool. Not just for the listener, but very cool for the artist. I like that. When I get set up for my audio recording and stuff, that's one of the things that I was going to offer certain streamers. You know, hey, you know, I'll make a loop for your stream if you want. You know, I can custom make some music. All right, so that isn't a prop. We could actually use that. So okay, we're good there. There we go. Okay, so that wraps up that task. Connection, I think. Connection gives them credit, right. Ooh, I can hear the Skelly's bones are rattling up there. I say, somebody's capped off my spawner. All right, so I think we're pretty much done right around here. And we're getting, yeah, we've got a couple of minutes left. So I think I know where I'm going to go for that next couple of minutes here. Look at this guy. Okay, so these guys do not spawn on the roof of the Nether. So that means one thing, and one thing has only happened. He spawned in the portal room, went through the portal, and now here he is out here on the roof of the Nether. This is hilarious. Nether slime. Gotta love it. Nether slime. You got it. You got it. Nether slime. All right, let's head on back. Going north on the roof of the Nether. So we've got I think the list of the order in which I'm proceeding with the builds, which is usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night streams, is Chamber of Commerce, Hotel, and then maybe the Gunpowder Creeper Farm will be the third thing, and then Portal Room probably after that or in between. We've never been better. That's neither here nor there. Listen to us with our little Nether puns. All right. Hawk hands. There we go. All right, let's hop on over here and let's take ourselves a bit of a nap. And then let me see. I'm going to pull something up on the screen and see if I can find it. In the last couple of minutes here. Another one. Yes. The only thing I could do is add to that pun by just saying another nether one, but I love saying another nether fortress. That's fun to say. Let's see here. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go over to the site of that I've chosen for the gunpowder farm. And then I'm going to see if never been better. Nice. And I'm going to see if I can pull up a screenshot of my former gunpowder farm that I started in the other map and that I'm going to recreate here. So let's do that. I'll have to switch over to screen capture momentarily for that. But let me haul it up in my screenshots first. See if I can get a screenshot of it. That's from quite some time ago. Oh no, actually, well, I might have it on my Discord. I might have it on the Generations Minecraft Realm Server Discord. It might still be on there. From the old days. Might still be on there. That would be from back in October. Ah, no, I don't. Where would I have a screenshot of that? trying to think. Someplace I could access it really quickly. I don't think I have any of those on my YouTube either. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to do that another day, but I built a very, very cool gunpowder farm. And it kicked butt. It kicked butt and it looked good too. It's one of my better builds. Nandayo! Konnichiwa. Right. That's all I hear, yeah. That's right. Bork. Gunpowder Farm. Where was that site? That wound up being to the north of us, actually. That's cool because Mushroom Island Central, all of the action is to the south and to the west. So it's fun actually to proceed out into the northern regions. And if we were in the nether and we are heading out into the northern regions, it would be the northern nether regions. Family stream. All right, so we're out right around here somewhere. I think this is it right here, actually. Yeah, here it is. So the gunpowder farm's not going to be that far away, actually. It's going to be right about here. And I'm going to recreate what I built on my former map. Usually I don't build the same build twice like that. And I'm sure it's going to come out a little bit differently because I'm building it again and I'll change some things. But the idea was to build it out in the ocean, like I did before. That looks really cool, although it does have problems with spawn rates. But it looks really cool. And make it a volcano theme. And so this island's going to be quite different. I've got to get going. Well, I'm going to end the stream right now anyway, so yeah, we're at 158 because I've got to get going as well. And so, let me see. I think I'll just do my outro right here then. With maybe that guy right up there in the background. So let me get some decent chords here that are easy to calculate. That should be good. Right, so let me see, we're at negative 70 and negative 360, and we're facing south. Right here. Like that, and we'll put the foundations, or at least the sketch of the Skelly Grinder right there in the background. And then hopefully, you know what, I'll load up shots of my old Skelly, my own Skelly, now I'm getting my grinders mixed up, my own creeper grinder, my own gunpowder farm up on the Discord. Maybe I'll be able to show them on the next stream, so we'll see. But let me see, let's do our outro here. Here we go, and I'm north, I'm facing south. I want it to be behind me, so I want it to be further north. That's more negative in the Z, so that should be negative. Let me see, our first one then should be X and Y. I want it to be a little bit above, maybe a little bit more west, negative 75, like that. And height-wise, we're at 72. I want it to be a little bit above that, probably about maybe 75, positive 75, like this. And then probably negative 365. Let's see if I did this right. Okay. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for showing up and making such an awesome chat and making it such an enjoyable stream. So I am going to give shout outs first of all to Jeppotastic, and glad to see you again after your quarantine time and your time offline. It's great to see you returning. TTV Gamer Guy, Oscar Diggs, Peng Yang. You guys just made this an excellent, fine little chatty stream, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for stopping by. And those of you, remember Jepotastic and Oscar Diggs, they both stream as well, so please go check out their channels. Let me see. This Saturday stream is a scheduled stream. I do this every Saturday at noontime here on the Generations Minecraft Realm server. We also have another scheduled stream that's Sunday at 10 a.m. That's Kachi time, where Kachi and I do all kinds of crazy Kachi things. Kachi hasn't picked out a theme for his stream tomorrow, so we'll have to see what that is. But usually we play Roblox, we'll play Hypixel, we'll play Among Us. We haven't played Among Us in a while, so we'll check that out. I know he wants to play Pixelmon, so we'll have to set that up. We had some trouble with Forge. Loading up Forge for that for some reason. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll have to fix that. So when we play on public servers, viewers are more than welcome to join us, and viewers usually do, especially TTV. He joins us a lot for that. So please check that out. That's Sunday at 10 a.m. Kachi time. We have a lot of fun with that. Our non-scheduled streams are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. Those start usually at 8 p.m. here on the West Coast Pacific Standard Time. They're usually about a 2-hour stream or so, and they start around 8 afterwards, and I usually stick to my build schedule on those. And so please, if you're a follower, check out your notifications. That way you'll know when I'm on, and then you can join me for those. I really appreciate the company for those. And our viewers are great company. I really enjoy that. Okay, with that, I'm just going to cut my outro a little bit short. You can check out our Twitch, Thunderhand64_gaming on Twitch. We also have a Discord. You can see that by typing that into the chat. Exclamation Discord will give you the link, and then you can do the request, and then I'll add you. Also, we have a YouTube channel, Thunderhand64_gaming 2, in which we archive all of our video recaps from the Twitch channel, because those only last for 14 days, but they're on YouTube forever and ever, as far as we know. So please, you can go over there and check that, and if you feel so inclined, hit subscribe, like and subscribe. We'd appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to bid everybody enjoy the rest of their afternoon, their evening, or their morning, wherever you happen to be, and please come back and join us again whenever you're able to. We really appreciate the company. Bye for now, everyone. Oh, right on the money. There's some good math for you. Take care, everyone.